In addition to the new fixed cameras, Arizona DPS are also deploying mobile camera vans all over the interstate network. Now, we demonstrated in one of our other films how poorly radar detectors perform against them. Almost 80% of the radar detectors on the market will give no advance warning of these new DPS vans because they use a special kind of radar unit that has a very low power output. And plate covers don't work because the vans now use video. So what are the alternatives?
One of the things you can do with the C-100 is mark locations of, for example, to store where these photo radar cameras are. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to mark this location, and then we'll come back to it and you'll see what happens. So to mark the location, I'm going to press button 1 3 times. And then press
location stored.
So I've gone into the menu system to get to personal locations, and then I've pressed button 4 to save a location. Let's come around again and see what happens when we approach this same stored location. We're coming back up to the marked location. We're filming this, we'll go at the speed limit 65, and you can see what happens when the C-100 approaches the photo camera van location that we've already marked. See, there's a number 2 come up. That means that this is alert number 2, and it's gone for a countdown to 2 to 1 to 0. And sure enough, there's the van.
The C-100 then uses Surfstar 3 GPS technology to remind you whenever you're coming up to one of your stored memory locations. One of the advantages of the C-100 is that the alerts are actually directional, so you're not bothered by false alarms when you're coming down the other side of the road.
Okay, one of the things I can do when I get back to the computer now is I can email into cameras@speedcheetah.com, and I can tell them that there is a common mobile site, that the photo radar van sits on Loop 101 between Olive and Grand. In fact, it sits right on top of the bridge that goes over Peoria Avenue. They'll load that into the database, everybody gets to know about it. If I want to delete that personal location from the memories, I don't get the alerts again. Say you store something in the wrong place, or you didn't get it in quite the right place and you want to restore it, you can do that by simply just deleting the original entry. So go into the personal location section by pressing button 1 in the main menu.
Personal locations.
Personal locations. You can see that I have 3. The number of the position that I want to delete was number 2. So I'm going to press the third button, which is the minus button, to go down to number 2, and if I press and hold,
location deleted.
There you go. It won't alert to that location.